Hello, we're back again on another episode of Coded Banter. And tonight, the guest in the house, in fact, first time I'm doing like two people. And I will start from my left. Tonight, Mr. K.
Yeah, hi, how are you?
The
Nice.
K, the only K in Glasgow.
I wish, but nice to be here. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me.
At least, and the second person, the second guest tonight, the lady in the house, Grace.
Hello.
Welcome to Coded Banter tonight. And what have you guys been up to in Glasgow?
Well, the usual.
Yeah,
You know, the UK,
definitely the usual.
living,
Hustling.
hustling as usual, work, basic things.
Yeah.
So what's like the motivation, like you waking up today? Like I know in UK it's people hardly wake up, like meet up, something like that. It's like they give everybody like sleeping pills. Like what's your motivation? What can you tell like the audience or the viewers, like what motivates them, like what motivates you as well, so it can be an inspiration to them. So I will start from Mr. K.
Okay, I was going to say ladies first.
Alright, Kay is the lady today.
So I can still be cute. Okay, yeah, I'm the lady today. Yeah.
Ladies
I
first.
was gonna steal the cue from her. I could get some tips and maybe just add it to my own. Just make me feel like, oh, okay.
You get some tips, yeah?
So, let graceful grace, let's just grace her, but let her start first. Like what motivates
So
you?
do you want to just shift it to be Grace, yeah?
Let me run.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess if you're saying what motivates us to, you have to kind of like, is it like what motivates us to wake up and go work or like just
Yeah,
Life
exactly.
generally.
Yeah.
general life?
Yeah.
General life, yeah. Because some people can't wake up this morning. That's what I'm saying. If you understand, it's real. This is real life.
Struggle.
Yeah.
That's an everyday struggle.
Mental
Despite that
health,
we are
everything.
working, and
Yeah.
so it's just something that affects our community. We just have to shine a light on those small issues.
So I would definitely say what motivates me is my daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, my daughter.
Yeah.
Early in the morning, she wakes up and says, "Morning, Mom," and I know that it's time to get up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah. So there you go.
Over to you.
Oh my God.
Over to
Okay,
you.
so how old is your daughter for starters?
She's 4.
Oh my God, that is
Yeah,
nice.
she
Oh
just
wow.
turned 4.
Wow, that's
Okay.
toddler age. Very.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is
Very
opposite. I
adventurous.
wake my kids up like, wake up, wake up.
Really?
Time for school, time for this, go to the bathroom, everybody's dragging them, it's
Yeah.
like, it's like a madhouse in the mornings,
Yeah.
Then I have to go to work, my wife has to go to school or work depending on the day, so it's a crazy life. So I think, well, like she said, the kids, I'm stealing from you though. The kids and the bills have to be paid, this is the UK, nothing is free.
Nothing at all.
Yeah,
nothing.
even if you don't want to go, you just have to
You
go,
have to,
because
you have
pay the
to,
bills,
you have to.
It's direct debits, unending direct debits every day. I don't know how you do it, but I struggle.
We're all doing it.
Oh my God.
Going outside means spending for me.
Oh
Like,
yeah, true.
I have to avoid
Yeah.
going into a shop so I don't have to spend. So
Oh my goodness.
that's a lot because I'm a mother, So it's like you go out and you're like, oh, my child would want this sweet, this one, that one. It's like, so that's
It's unending.
It's
yeah.
unending, yeah.
Don't worry, it gets to the stage of McDonald's.
We're there right now. She's 4, so she knows what she likes. Yeah.
Oh my God, I don't know what the
I
joke is
actually had to
about.
get her a happy meal this evening just to kind of, this afternoon.
Calm her down.
Because I was working and I'm like, okay, I need to obviously give her something to distract her. But yeah,
Oh wow.
we're there.
No, so what I do is when we're close to the place, I zoom off. Like I try not to let them see that color. Like, oh yeah, no, you've gone past. Oh, she told me like ages ago.
How many kids do you have?
I've got 2.
Oh,
I've
that's
got
nice.
8 and 11.
Oh, okay.
And they'll be 9 and 12 this year at some point.
Wow.
So I can't wait to kick them out of the house. Like I tell them every day.
Wow.
I want to go to their houses.
That's Niger. That's that Niger mentality.
Destroy
yeah.
that, like, you know, mess up, just
By
mess
the
up
way-
everything.
By
Spill the milk.
By
You
the
know,
way,
I
as
just do
you're, saying,
everything.
as you're saying that, you know that you'll be older.
I don't mind, but it's,
You
like,
know?
that's another maybe let's say 10 years. Yeah, no.
That
So
would make
my daughter's gonna be
plus
12,
10
so
years
another
of your
4
life.
years to 6 years. So I'll kick her out at 18, 16, 18. Yeah. So no, that's 6 years. I'm with that old now.
If you're listening, don't move
At least
her
I'll go on her
18.
bed without my shoes off. And she specifically told me that, I know, Dad, you're not invited in me. I don't even need to be invited her. So, like, I'm still going to keep that door open. Like, you know,
Oh.
it's my time to, you know,
You're gonna
pay
miss
back.
all this as well, you know.
I
Yeah.
won't. If I miss my kids, I'll want, okay, not adopt, so I don't want another person's kid. Okay, maybe I'll,
That's
like, maybe
so
have.
sad. Why'd you
I've
say
been
that?
scarred.
I feel like
I
we
need, I need
that's
to
a
be, I
whole
need,
other
I
topic.
need, yes, I need a bit of freedom. Yeah, you know.
Who
Every parent's
scarred
life
you?
matters. Just know that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, know that. At some point you understand.
We need to talk about healing.
Oh yeah. I need
No.
healing. I'm
Yeah,
scarred.
you do.
So
I
what
need
do you
healing.
what do you guys think about parenting from one direction?
What do you mean by one direction? Like
Like-
what is this?
Like both parents agrees, maybe they put a rule, boundaries
Yeah.
within, and say anybody that crosses this boundary should be punished.
Mhm.
Then maybe mom will go maybe too bad, give sweeties, why
Yeah.
that say punishing.
Yeah.
Something like that is not parenting from one direction.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about that? You know,
I'll let you go
Ladies
first.
again. I'm in trouble. Yeah, so I think what it is I'm a sensitive mom. So
Mhm.
when my daughter is being naughty and her dad is disciplining her, like I will kind of feel like, oh, like that's my baby.
Moms
like
are
don't
like that,
touch
I
her,
know.
you know, like, I'll start feeling sad, and afterwards she will run to me and be like, oh, you know. So I think looking at another parent or another person discipline your child can be hard for you to see.
Exactly.
You know, it's best if you're not there, but if you're there, your heart will definitely melt because you know that the other parent has their best interest at heart, but what needs to be done as well. But
Exactly,
it will
exactly. Yeah.
melt.
I would not
Exactly.
agree with the former, but I agree with the later. What needs to be done needs to be done. So there's this saying that I don't know, my sister says that a lot, that there should be a prison for kids.
Well, please
I don't agree
let
with
me-
that. I don't agree with that.
I was gonna say a hostel.
I
This one's like
I
a
don't-
free
I don't-
saying, like
I
a
don't agree with
free
that at
saying.
all.
No, it's not. It's just a saying like kids are naturally manipulative
Yeah,
and they
Yeah.
know who's soft and who's hard.
yeah.
Mhm.
So in
Yeah.
my own case, I think my kids are just, would I say fortunate or fortunate? In
They
the
are
sense that,
fortunate.
no, they're fortunate to have us, yeah, but we're trying to instill, you know, the right measures, and which I know they will thank us later on. But
Yeah.
at the
Exactly.
moment, they will not
Exactly.
understand.
They
because
won't understand
and
now,
we've been
yeah.
there as well, you know.
They
And,
won't understand, yeah.
so from the beginning, before we started having kids, my wife and I decided that, you know, we'll speak in one voice.
Mhm.
So if I say no, she should say no.
No.
Exactly. That's parenting
And
from one
at
direction.
least, maybe, I would not say 100%, but at least 98%.
Mm-hmm.
I know at times I'll probably say no. Then once in my wife will be like, but she hardly does that though. So I'll really give it to her. And at times she'll say no, and once in a while, but 98% of it we've both spoken in one voice, which I think it helps because the kids actually know who's the weaker parent,
Exactly. Yeah.
and they know who to go to.
They
and
know
think
who to
have
go
this
to after punishment.
charm, this angelic charm to get you. And kids are just there because they want something from you. Once they're sorted out, they don't remember you at that point in time.
Yeah.
So that's how they're made, to be honest.
I
So,
think also as a parent, right, it comes down to who you are. Like, obviously, your character and behavior would determine how you be as a parent. You know, there are some people that are a lot more softer,
Exactly.
and there are
Yeah.
some people that are more harder. It doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It's just
It balances
It's a
sometimes.
balance,
I
yeah.
agree,
I
but
think it
there's
balances
something called
sometimes.
evolving. We all evolve to be better in life generally as human beings. And I feel with parenting, we should all evolve into a certain type of character that would basically make both parenting and relation between both parties healthy,
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that if you have issues with your daughter and your wife is not speaking the same voice with you, then there'll be a problem.
Exactly.
Not just when they're young, but when they become teenagers and everything.
Mhm.
But you know, when a child goes, oh, I know my dad and mama will say the same thing, regardless.
I
Then
think
they know that they will not try some certain things.
behind.
Like what we do now is like my wife will go, my daughter will come and meet me and go, oh dad, can I have this? I'm like, no. I'm like, did you ask your mom? She's like, no. Okay, go and ask your mom. Then she goes to her mom. Then mom says, go and ask your dad. Then we keep throwing them back and forth. And because we both know that wherever we are, we know we've already said no at the
Exactly,
beginning.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
the funniest
Nobody's
part
gonna
is
miss
that
that up.
my wife has probably said no to my daughter or my son.
Yeah.
And they're trying waters, like testing waters
Yeah,
to see
just to
if
see.
I will say yes.
Yeah.
I go, oh, thank God that's saying that, you know. But if we all speak in one voice, then they know. And that's just as little as maybe they want sweets, chocolates, biscuits. In as much as they've had so much for that day.
Yeah.
And you feel, no, that's enough. And at times, like, we give them, like, an opportunity to just, you know, see how they'll react to some certain things. Like, maybe, like, Halloween when they get lots of sweets and you try to turn a blind eye. And what happens is they come back with big bags of sweet chocolates and everything. And give them a few hours, like they basically gulps everything.
Yeah.
So then hours later, or maybe midnight, they start crying out of sore tummy. Oh, my tummy really hurts. I will never eat sweets in my life. And of course, next day they're doing it again. So that's where we now come in and try to make them understand that you should have, you know, spaced out the eating of these sweets and chocolates for about 1 week. It's not running anywhere. I know how many times my wife has kept the sweets and Bobby found it like 3 years later when we're doing spring cleaning.
Yeah.
You know,
Me too. I
and
think
it's like, oh
hygiene
my
things
God,
is
that has
what I
been
do.
there. Yeah, so
Yeah.
excuse me. So, you know, all these little measures, as long as, like I said, you know, even if I'm the softer person, at times I've been firm with my daughter and deep inside I'm
I
crying.
know. Because daughters
I'm like-
like that,
I'm like,
they're always like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
why sons and mom, you know.
on the surface, they're like very hard, like, no, you know what I mean? But at times, all these things I needed, I call it tough love.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's very
But
getting.
then it also, I feel like, yeah, this is what I mean. Like everything comes from where you're. I was saying that depending on like where you're coming from, it would determine the kind of parent you'll be. So obviously, you seem like a proper Nigerian.
Oh, I'm very Nigerian.
Very Nigerian.
Traditional
So-
Nigerian.
And if you grow up
Yeah.
in Nigeria, which I think you did,
Oh, definitely. I did.
Exactly.
Yeah, I did.
like there's the kind of tough love you have
Mhm.
will be very different to the kind of tough love like somebody who grew up somewhere else will have,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
So I feel like when you're saying that it's not one size fits all, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And also to I feel like you also misunderstood what I said when I said like, oh, I'll be soft with my child. It doesn't mean that I'm not going in the same direction with like my husband or something like that, like we're having one voice. It just means that obviously in that moment of discipline, I could just be a bit more softer and then pet the child afterwards. But of course, another thing I wanted to add as well is let's talk about like backgrounds and culture. So for example, if you're saying like we all have to have one voice as parents to our kids, then what if I am from a different background from you? What if
Culture
culture-wise,
clash.
religion,
Culture clash, yeah?
Yeah.
So-
Culture clash.
So I like what you said just now. You know, I mentioned one thing earlier. I said we all evolve. Like now, when you met your partner, you were probably a boyfriend and girlfriend kind of thing. But when you got married, something changed, right?
Yeah.
Even the way you speak to your husband changes naturally.
Hopefully.
No. What I'm saying, like it's
Yeah.
no
It's
matter
different.
how minute, it's quite different.
No, when you're married, there's something that mentally
It's
shifts.
changed,
Yeah,
yes.
it shifts, you know.
Yes. And now, when you're now, you know, okay, you know, any wedded people, you know, you're together, you know, things are happy, then the child comes in, something changes again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, in
Yeah.
fact, when you're pregnant, something changes.
Yes, it's,
Then when you now have the child, it changes as well. So,
Yeah.
like I
I
said,
know.
people evolve. So, for raising kids, it should evolve as well, in the sense that, I'm not saying you should be harsh on your kids, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is, speaking in one voice, in the sense that kids are naturally manipulated, like I said earlier. And they know who's weak and who's tough.
yeah.
And what creates problems in homes is good cop, bad cop kind of raising a child,
Sure.
and kids know.
Exactly, yeah.
And
So yeah, I think we're gonna if we start talking
know.
about this
It
topic.
will never
This
end,
topic,
yeah.
this
Yeah.
topic will never end.
Yeah,
Parenting
true.
from one direction. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys, you guys rock.
Yeah.
Okay.
I salute you guys.
Yeah.
You know, very, 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 very
What about
intelligent
you?
conversation.
Actually, before you end that,
Yeah.
obviously I don't know what you're. I know that you're like a lone parent right now. So what does that look like for you?
I think is like we said, what motivates me as well. Just like I am, you know, very close to my daughter, you know, and I reach up to the level bringing her up like this. You know, I think life they've been sort of challenging, and there's always an obstacle, but we always jump it and pass. So the level I am now, you know, I'm just very happy where I am. You know.
Well, she's turned out very well, to be honest.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
she's always been a very good girl. You've done
Yeah.
a very good job, I
Have
must
to
say.
be-
Yeah.
You know, in the
Thank you.
African culture, they
Yeah.
will say, "Well done," because you're a man.
No,
Thank
They
you.
will think that it's.
Now, man, he be.
Thank you. I tell you. So talk of that. So you know, for the banter, you know how we do it. There's something we call the quiz. The quiz.
Okay.
You know. So on this quiz, it's gonna be like multiple options.
Okay.
You can pick as many answers you want. You know.
Okay.
So it's gonna be in pidgin.
Okay.
And
yeah.
so
Are we-
that's
are we
how
pigeon?
Yes,
that's
yes.
that's
I
how-
like
My
that.
pigeon is like none to slim.
so I will start from listen very carefully and choose wisely. Okay? So according to Baba Fela, you know,
Okay.
you know, at what extent does a lady become a master? You know, listen to the options you have, you know. Option A says, when she sit down for park, they watch pikin, they play. I repeat, when she sit down for park, they watch pikin, they play. Option B says, when she won't take piece of meat before anybody. When she won't take piece of meat before anybody. Option C, when she won't take cigar before anybody. When she won't take cigar before anybody. So, Grace, go for the answer.
Wow.
And you get for the
Thank God you said Grace. Thank God you said Grace, sorry.
I should be right here. So you can skip me, you know? You can keep skipping. Like, great. Anyways, so when does a woman become master?
At what extent does a woman become a master?
That question, does it have a bit of a context
Yeah,
behind it?
no,
Because
it's
it's a bit straightforward and it's
No,
like,
it's just a question.
okay.
Like I said, it's coded banter. All is banter.
Alright.
Nothing taken too serious, you understand?
Yeah.
So it's just a joke for people to engage.
Okay.
That's why they have
Okay.
multiple options.
Okay.
So you can pick as many as you can.
Oh.
Yes, you know, so if A is the answer, or B is the answer, or C is the answer, you tell us. You know.
Alright. I feel like since I'm
So
a
have you
woman-
have you heard the fella song Lady Na Master?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm a baby.
No, it's all about that. You know, it's all about that. But you know, but normally, in general, you should know which one is which. Like
So
when
yeah,
it's
I
open.
know what
Apart from Baba Fela, you know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah, of course.
How
Yeah.
will they? Because those options defines a lady who is a master. At the same time, there's a good lady there as well.
I
And
feel
those
like
options.
I will
You
go with
understand?
option- Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Should I answer?
There's a good
Yeah,
lady.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
a good
absolutely.
lady in those options.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So for me, it would definitely be when she sit down for park, they watch her children or something like that.
Okay.
Yes,
Is that your answer?
No,
Yeah.
wait. So there's no right or wrong answer.
Uh,
But why were you shook?
no.
It shocked you.
He shocked me. He shocked me. He shocked me. So what's your answer, Mr. K?
I go take A and B.
A and B.
Because a woman does not play with her kids, so while she's watching, she can become a lion and then goes close to her. If person go close to her pikin,
Mm-hmm.
then B, now she dey cook the meat, she has to taste them first before anybody.
Yeah.
In case of poison.
Yeah.
I'm joking. No, so I should eat it first before she give her people. Say, okay, now chop. Oh, now.
So that's why you
No, I'm just joking. No, all that lamba or bobo.
And
Like, opportunity to just eat the meat before any other person.
this
You know what I
one
mean?
is wrong.
No. The point was just let's move on to the last.
Oh my God.
Women, no rather before anybody.
You know what? Let me tell you the answer.
Okay.
Both of you
Are
didn't
wrong.
get it. You are wrong.
H-O-G.
Yes, it's B
But
and
Fela
C.
is mad,
B
so.
and C.
B and C cigar.
Yeah, B and C. Yes, now.
But
So he
I
said,
got B.
so
50%.
exactly, yeah. So
Yeah,
he
no.
says when at what extent? Listen to the question. At what extent does a lady becomes a master? Do you understand? So option A says when, because I told you there is a good lady in those options. Option C, when she sit down for park, they watch Pikin, they play. That's a good lady. She don't do anything. B, when she won't take piece of meat before anybody. C, when she won't smoke cigar, when she won't get cigar before anybody.
Okay.
So it's clear.
Listening,
You understand?
listening is good, but we don't have good listening. That's all I have to say about that. But also, when the question is not really
It's a bit
given, I
vague,
feel like
yeah.
it's pushing you to think critically about what is being said. Now, in a normal society, if you say when she sit down for pack, it means that she's in her husband's house, right? She's settled, she's comfortable, she's had her kids. That's the kind of point of view I was looking at. Like,
that's a good
I'm
lady,
sat
yeah.
down and I'm looking at, like, I'm the master of my home.
She's
Like,
in
I'm
charge,
I'm the queen in my husband's, kingdom. Like, that's how I was viewing it. But again, it could be right, but
it could.
there's no wrong answer.
In fact, there's no wrong based on opinion.
Yeah.
There's no wrong answer,
Answer, yeah.
based on opinion. No, it's an open book question.
Yeah.
You understand? It's an open book
It's not
question.
open though. We didn't see the answer.
Not only you. You know the answer.
It's not open at all.
Okay. So you enter Vegas, freshen up from your hotel. You do some showering, pampering, all over the place, smelling nice,
On point.
as usual, on point, summer dressing, hitting. So, where is the first place you're going to hit? Options, yeah? Option A, bars and restaurants. Option B, clubs and strip clubs. Option C, casinos. So over to you guys.
Again. Ladies first. I think we
You
need
go
to
first, Mr. K.
Hashtag ladies first on this episode. On this
Mr.
episode,
K,
ladies
Mr.
I
K,
have to
go
play
first.
safe, so we'll
Mr.
say option A.
Mr. K, wait.
I have to play safe, so yeah. After looking all nice and tight,
Exactly.
like you said, option A, yeah.
Option A,
Yeah.
bars and restaurants. Yeah,
Yes,
normal.
That's normal.
Like
Before you enter place, first notch tight.
exactly.
Make
Yeah,
the
yeah.
food, make it enter body, make
Exactly.
it the right places. Yeah. Now.
Well,
then
which
bar,
is,
drink.
Yeah, which is
And you'll
good.
be strong enough to hit the,
There's no hitting anything. We said bars and restaurants. That's
And
it.
that's what I'm saying. But I think you're okay. You have to. You can't go with an empty stomach now.
Ah.
You
Then, so you mean when you you now go to clubs and street clubs?
But you
is that-
can't, because the options here is either bars and restaurants or
Or straight
yeah, you have
to
to choose one. that you're
Well,
going
I like
to do.
that one because me, I like to eat, sha.
Okay.
And
Alright.
bars, I like
But
something very mellow.
let's say you can choose many options.
Okay.
I'm sure you're going to choose all of them definitely. Yeah.
That defeats the purpose of the question, right?
I'll choose it anytime, any day.
Okay.
Food
Okay,
and
that's
drink,
good.
I'm good. Very
That's
plenty.
good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So, what do you guys think about the sentence? Dress the way you want to be addressed. Is that a powerful sentence? Does it really work? Does it really impact our
Very
society?
powerful, but also it's relative to the society you live in or the group of people you're going to go and meet.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very strong, word because people can misconstrue what you are by the way you're dressed, and also
Exactly. Yeah.
you can get it wrong at times and then get it right. You know what I mean? Like no.
That's when you invite fashion police.
Like, I just want to leave that shout to go and do something. Maybe the shops or drop the kids in school and you have your onesie on. And you have this one that knows you very well. I know it's the day you're not well dressed, that's when you meet someone important. It's funny, but it actually happens, But not that that's what the person is at the moment. So it's,
I still
both
feel
sided,
like
yeah.
I feel like that is a very strong statement. Okay, so I graduated as a fashion designer, so obviously this is a statement that I live by. Like I would dress the way I want to be addressed anytime, any day,
boldly,
boldly. If I look at you, the first thing I see is a person, but the first thing I see is that outfit that you have on. So for me, I would judge you based on what you're wearing right there and then. Like there's no I have to get to know you to know what is behind all of this. So if I meet you and you look crazy, you look unkept, you look not put together, I would treat you like that. And I feel like people should not even get offended by that, because if somebody treats you disrespectfully, it's like you are responsible for that. Okay, take for example today, like I'm coming here, like I felt like the taxi driver was very respectful because of the way he thought I was, not to say I'm somebody important or anything or less, but I feel like the way I carried myself, I command that respect.
Immediately. Immediately.
There's some people that when they see you, like I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I won't go out with onesie to a place. I wouldn't look unkept. I would look unkept, maybe in the house. But as soon as I'm coming out, I know it's to go to the shop. I know it's to do all these things. But there's a way that you can you can still be casual but put together, even if you're just going to the shop.
Exactly.
Because you don't know who you're going to meet. You don't know what the situation. You could be accused of being a criminal just because you happen to look like one. No offense.
Exactly.
I agree with you, but reality check. At times, you know what I mean.
What does that mean?
I remember, like
at times, like
what does that explain to me? What reality check looks like?
Like at times, you're not even able to even dress, and not everybody has it put together. Like like you say, you're a fashion designer, you have the courage, you have everything. Not everybody has it all together. Like put together, like I have to quickly look nice, put on my wig, makeup before I go to the shops. You know what I mean? At times you might just and be surprised. Some people actually miss their spouse when they don't look well.
And it's not about
and they all look put together. I'm just joking. I'm just
I just need to correct something there.
Like it would just be your natural look or the way you look disturbed that you now find your.
But let's talk about it, right? You said that you might not, and I feel like this always comes down to where you're shopping, how you're shopping. Your shopping behavior matters. Okay, so for example, there are some pajamas, like a set of pajamas that will make you look really put together, even though it's just pajamas. Even if people came to your house and found you early in the morning, because of how that pajama looks like, you would never look displaced. You would never look like, oh, what's going on here? Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Like, so the way you shop, your shopping habits and things like that will the way you dress will say a lot about you.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, I agree.
To a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
Okay.
Not everybody's all put
fine.
together because we're all different people. And also, some people don't have to make up to look pretty. Some people, you come to their house in the morning and they look all put together. because they just know how to put things together. But some people just look like a train wreck. But give them few minutes to gather themselves, and they're like, wow.
Yeah.
They're different people. You know?
Yeah. It's maintenance, and it's not about makeup. I'm not a makeup girl. I haven't worn makeup. The last time I wore makeup was like I think last year. Yeah.
Because
So-
you're pretty naturally. That's what it
Thank
is.
you. Yeah, so you won't find me with
There are some people
makeup.
that they need to like slam,
No, no,
layers.
Just
no.
girls, just girls,
Ah.
the final, just girls.
Naturally, no.
Very, very, just girls.
No,
Trying to ginger me because you know I'm from
Just
Jos.
girls. Just girls, forget just girls, too.
Yeah, so like I don't
correct
have to
guess.
do makeup. I
correct guess.
believe in. So what I'm trying to say here is that I feel like maintenance of yourself, maintaining yourself.
No, yeah, true.
You know, like for men, that would look like getting your beard shaved, having your hair nicely done. That alone makes you look presentable, like, you know, and then obviously
Exactly.
down to the outfit. So it doesn't have to be about like slapping on a makeup or stuff like that. Look, being put together, like I said, is sometimes, yeah, honestly, if you have a matching outfit, it makes you look put together. It's not even like you put a lot of effort. It's just like, or wearing all black, or, you know, monochrome, what was it called? Monochrome look.
Yeah.
Once you're like in one color, you look put together, you know? So it's an overall aesthetic. It's not just about like, yeah, we can wake up with our hair doing like 5 Alive, you know, but yeah, it's, if you carry yourself well, if somebody's coming, you're gonna obviously try your best to be put together. If nobody's coming, you know, and life happens. You could be going through a mental
Exactly.
breakdown.
So I sorry about interrupting. Yeah. So like based on, because I had someone like on social media saying, what do girls think about 50-50 split on a date?
On a date or in everything? If you
You know,
on a date,
go
you have
and
to
walk with
continue.
the fact we go take escape poverty.
No. I think you misunderstood me there. What I mean is,
No,
if
I'm
you're
joking,
going on
I'm
a
joking,
date,
I'm joking, yeah.
It should be like to progress into a relationship, right? So let's say I go on a first date with somebody. I'm only going there because I feel like we might have a chance. So now, if you're talking about 50-50,
Some people say whoever that suggested
the date.
the date should pay. Then some people say I can.
Now my question.
Then some people say I can go in for 50-50. Then some people would take care of everything.
Yeah,
You
but
understand?
now my question is it just for dating or is it just for like relationship? Because there's
You know,
a way that it
when
will look like
you're
for
meeting
two-
someone for the first time,
Yeah.
you understand? You have to show that impression because it's the first impression matters.
Matters, yeah.
So what is it gonna be like when they bring the bill, the waiter, in front of you, both of you guys? Maybe let me not put it that way. Like maybe nothing went well or whatever, you know. Because how do you know, what's gonna happen? How do you feel? Are you gonna split or are you gonna?
No, absolutely not. I said it with my full chest.
Tacha, this girl a Tacha.
Absolutely not.
Africanity just came out.
Absolutely not.
I
And
would say
I'll
maybe.
explain. I'll
Yeah,
explain. That's why I
explain,
was
yeah.
trying to make sure that I understood the question properly.
Yeah.
Okay, first date. I'm meeting you for the first time. I'm a woman. As a man,
Yeah.
For me, a man is a man. Like I don't go
Exactly.
for boys. I need
Exactly.
to go for a man's man. Like you
Exactly.
know.
Men them.
So yes,
Man
you
them.
know. They say odogo.
Oh no!
No, you see the Africanity coming
Oh
out.
no!
now.
Hey!
Because
Don't
the
come on!
African woman, when it's
I'm
about
passionate
come
money,
on.
about this.
Don't come on!
So basically, I'm going out with a man that for me, before we even go out, I would have accepted you to, you know, I'll be like, okay, I like you, so we're going out.
Yeah.
As a man, I feel like it is your responsibility to know where you're going to take me, according to your financial status. Okay? I'm not fussy. I'm quite a simple girl. I don't mind a coffee date.
You have standards.
I do. I don't
yeah.
mind a coffee date. I don't mind a walk in the park. I don't mind a little ice cream day. I don't mind a fancy restaurant. Of course, I have a good taste, so we can take it as high.
You deserve it.
And I deserve it. So if you're going to take me out and you feel that you're not financially capable for some reason, because some life happens, right? But you like me, no problem. Just take me to coffee date, you know. But clear the bill, because I would never respect a man that expects me to pay or split the bill on the first date.
No.
Don't even bother.
So I'm just gonna chip in now. Like you said, say you don't mind to go low or high, as long as the guy is transparent with you and does the right thing by you, which is I like. But we're talking about proper African women. Yeah, I'm sorry, don't bash me for this.
So I'm not a proper girl.
Lagos to be precise.
I can relate.
What I've just learned lately is that those girls want to buy the dress to wear to come on that date, the most expensive restaurant. You pay for their taxi to get there. Basically, by the time you go on that date, in Naira, you're already spending like, let's say, half a million Naira, you know.
I'm telling you.
Just because you have to buy her dress, her shoe, her makeup, her hair, the fanciest restaurants, you know, and taxis. And
but, okay, you men, this is what I mean as well. As a man, you should know where you're at. Look at your bank account or look at your life and be like, can I afford that kind of girl that I am going for? You just look at the girl and be like, can I afford her?
The girl herself.
No, but this is what I mean. Okay, like I said, I like a man. Honestly, as a man, you should be able to be like, I'm going to take you here. We're going. I don't need to go to the highest of
saying,
Okay, forget about me. I'm a calm girl, right?
No, I'm a calm girl. That's what I said. I like your style.
But like,
as long as the guy comes out clean, like, you know what, this is what I can afford.
You don't even have to come out clean, by the way.
You should lie.
No, it's not about lying. No, what you're misunderstanding is that, okay, you want to take me out on a date, right? Let's say you're not paid yet. It's not paid weekend, whatever, right? And you can't afford it all. We can go to a normal coffee shop. Yeah, that's what I mean. But it doesn't mean that you are lying to me. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with you. I said I like that. I was talking about some other girls.
Well, okay, let's talk about the other girls because
you have to, like, you know, it's like, you know, don't date a guy that does not do this. Don't date a guy that does not. You know the new trend now, right? And all this social media that they teach all this young girls.
Don't date a guy that does not do
GLE. Don't date a girl the guy that doesn't do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, you want all these things from this guy, then what do you bring to the table?
Right. Okay. So let's take it back. I'm the type of woman that if you present me with a situation, problem, whatever it is, I will try to look at every angle. I'll try to see why that mindset, why that thought process, why that conclusion. All right. Let's talk about Lagos and Lagos girls, right? I feel like because of the way the country is, the state, you know, the financial state of the country, there is poverty. So because of this, everybody is looking for something. Everybody
to escape poverty.
They are trying to escape.
True.
Now, because of social media, because of some celebrities, some lifestyle, you're looking at some people and you're like, oh, because I feel like they do this, let me do it. Like, I want to look a certain way to impress certain type of man or woman.
Exactly.
I want to, so all of these things.
I want to go for Dirty December.
I want to do, so, you know, all these girls, they are all looking for the MAGA, what's it called, MAGA, right?
MAGA, Mugu,
who's Mugu, right? The
Mugu,
person
MAGA,
that they can grab. And all of this comes from the fact that there is no jobs, there is poverty. Poverty is killing them.
I agree with you, but you know, poverty does not know gender or race. It's affecting the girl, it's affecting the guy.
Yeah, but then the government is in control of this. Yeah, Nigerian government are the problem. And I know it's not
Nigerian government. You can say Nigerian government are the problem, which I agree with you. But as a citizen, you should work within your means.
What does that look like?
Yeah, so like you said, that I agreed with earlier, is like you can go for a coffee shop, for a coffee date. You can go, you know, on a walk. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, as long as, you know, it comes out clean and you already know where you're heading to, which, you know, I support and I like.
Yeah.
And when things get better, then you see that through, you know, the relationship as it, you know, gets better. But, you know, when you ask for so much that you cannot even afford yourself, then that's where the problem lies.
So
You
that's the
understand?
make it till you fake it.
Yes. Why should I ask so much from you or expect so much from you that I can't even afford myself?
But this is where it comes to the question for me to men is that what type of a man are you?
But let me tell you, you see that attitude, you're trying to get those kind of men that will use you and dump you and reuse you again.
But no.
We're asking for so much.
That's not it. What kind of man? Okay, I think I have a very different mindset. And I feel like maybe this conversation should be for somebody else, not me, Kachi. Why I say that is because when I say what kind of man are you, as a man, you are the leader. That's how I look at it. So I'm going to follow your lead. That's why I said, take me to the coffee shop.
That's
because
in the right
I'm following.
sense.
So people don't get sense.
You know, in the normal sense. You know, there's something that is meant ought to be and what it is in reality.
Okay, well,
you know what I mean? We all want that, you know, man that is this. I want a woman that is this. But when it comes to
what would that
real
look
life
like for you
situation,
as a man? Okay, you're married, right? You've been in this game for a hot minute. You saw your wife and you wanted to take her. You decided when to take her. Right? That's what I mean. You are the leader. You're the one commanding the room.
The lock I had, I had my...
Lock?
No, it's lock though, because...
Now I will tell us what to block
the girls that they are giving birth to nowadays, those women then, they're not born anymore. Forget.
I know, our mama them.
No, our mama them. Say, forget our mama, those ones don't pass. They now have, you know, the different levels. You see, I think, like my wife would say, I think the good girls ended on them. After that generation like this,
I'm telling you,
more everybody's about what they can get. Yes.
Yeah,
so
and
my own
men
wife,
too.
in fact, the way I met my wife was very funny, self.
Alright, tell us.
And what attracted me was she was very modest.
Oh,
Me on a normal day, I like very flashy women, everything banging.
So you're suppressing.
No.
You're suppressing what you wanted.
You see,
let me tell you one
thing about guys, yeah. We will go
This
for...
men are scam.
No, we're not scam. Tell you the
You're
truth.
scammers.
We will go for the women that are flashy, but to marry them is war.
You are scammers.
We're not scammers now.
You're scamming.
You are asking for too much. Am I giving you what you want to get what we want as well?
You know what? Let's talk
it's
about
an
this.
agreement thing.
Let's talk about this. I feel like men love that flashy put together. Let me
like
just
flashy.
Okay, you.
Don't you like diamond? You like diamond from
No,
afar, but
but
when you
that's
get
what I
close,
mean.
then you now know I can't afford it. Then you go for gold, right?
No, but that's you
Yeah.
suppressing who you are.
No, not really.
That's you.
You're not suppressing. So,
You're
so a
suppressing
real
who
man,
you
what they'll
are.
do is that
You are suppressing.
they'll marry the gold
Okay,
and
why
turn that
cheat
gold to
with that?
diamond.
So let's divert the
Turn the gold to
question.
diamond when you're marrying the woman.
Okay,
Then you
so-
know, you know.
So the
Right.
next question goes to, what do you call a group of actors?
No one is English. Should we say we could talk broken English?
Okay, what do they call group
Broken
of actors?
English. Left the chat.
What
Left
is
the
it?
group chat. You left the group chat long time ago.
What did they
Group of actors are.
what did they
Jesus.
call group of actors?
Hey, hello, Gogo.
Actors. Actors.
Abi?
No, be among.
I don't speak English again, no. Don't just change.
Actors. The group of actors are called actors.
They
A
are
group.
called
A community.
cast. They are called cast.
Okay.
Oh, cast of actors. Oh, yeah.
They call cast.
You don't
Hey,
cast.
but that's
You don't
actors
cast.
now. But they're actors now.
Don't cast. You don't cast, you. You
Oh,
don't cast.
nice one. Well, cast, well, true. The cast of okay.
That's just English right there. I thought we were
But
Nigerian.
I thought we're speaking
What
English
is concern
now.
us concern actors and casting?
It's just an all around question I bring on.
Hey.
These your
Banter.
questions. We need to reevaluate them.
yes,
because-
so-
You suspect those ones, eh?
No,
Which
this
one is
question
suspect
no
us?
well.
That's how they will not say we
Because
don't
I felt-
understand English. So just a package.
Abi,
You know, all those packaging, you know.
you're making it look like we didn't go to school.
Because
Lord, did I?
na common question. Na common question. What you say they
That's so common. I feel like I'm in school.
I
Like,
know. Like, ask
But I don't
what's
say
it now?
you don't go believe so you know now.
I think you set us up. This is a setup.
Set up to fail. Set up to fail. Yeah, true.
Man, I'm telling
Right.
This guy is very tall.
I'm not. I wish
The guy-
I was tall.
the guy
I
is
wish I
very
was
tall.
No, I'm not.
No, you're
How
tall.
tall are you?
5'7".
No, you're not.
No, it's a lie. It's a
That's like,
lie.
I was like, that's my height.
It's a lie. It's a lie. You're not 5'7". So right about now, so we're just going to introduce like what like you're into hair, yeah.
Yes.
So you're into hair. Where is it that people can reach you? Like if someone want to book for hair, want to look skimpy, and they want to, so what are your handles and stuff?
I am so my handle is Bella Mensa Hair on all the social media platforms, including Google as well. I have a website. So if you find me on Google, you can just head on to my website to learn more about what I do and all my services. So I do sell hair extensions, and I'm also a hairstylist. So
Big time.
it's a one-stop shop for all. Like you get your hair done, and you can get your hair as well from there. And yeah, check me out.
Big time. They're all gonna
Nice
check you
one,
out because
nice
I put everything on screen,
Sure.
And where can they get you? And
Oh, okay. On
handles?
Instagram, it's at K the King of Events. I'm into events.
Exactly, I wanted to say that. This guy,
events,
Baba for drink, everything,
mocktails,
party,
desserts,
mocktail,
planning, coordinating, anything events. I'm there. 360 photos, and anything you can think about events. Yeah, we're here. We're here to take the stress off you. You see, but you have to pay well for that as well.
Exactly, of course.
Oh.
Nothing goes for free.
Yeah.
Now brain work.
Because we basically take the stress off you. Just go back and relax, and we just do with all the nitty gritties of making your day smooth and a wonderful one.
Exactly.
Nice.
Well,
it's K the KNG of events, but it's pronounced as K the King of events.
Exactly, yeah.
Or
I'm gonna get the details then,
the
put everything
KNG
on the
of
screen,
events,
yeah.
That makes
And
sense,
so everybody can reach you,
Yeah.
So that's how it is on Coded Banter today.
Yeah.
And this wonderful two personnel, should I put it like that?
Yes.
They call them
we did,
personnel, and it's been wonderful having you guys on Coded Banter tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
for
it's been
having us.
amazing, very interesting conversation,
Yeah.
punchline, everything you can think of. But all you can do is to hit one button. Which button is that? Share button, everything, anywhere you see this video coming across you.
Subscribe.
And
Subscribe.
subscribe as well on YouTube. Support our guests, If you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Yes.
That's the way life's supposed to be,
Yeah.
and life goes on like
Yeah.
the way it's supposed to be.
Everybody's happy.
Exactly, yeah. So nice again, supporting, watching, and share button. We out.
Peace out.